Let's say that you're getting into the ball python breeding world and you are on a limited budget. There are thousands of animals on Morph Market, and it can be really hard to understand which ones are a really good value and which ones are not so good of a value. In addition to that, which ones are going to set you up for the best chance at a strong foundation initially, so that way in 2 to 3 years from now, you are able to produce animals that are absolutely amazing and other people are going to want to buy them. So, based off the snakes that are available right now in December 2023, we went into Morph Market and we picked 5 animals that we feel would give you the best shot at success given the 2023-2024 market and with a $3,000 budget. My name's Steven with Leviathan Snakes, and let's jump in it. Quick disclaimer, so we got a $3,000 budget for snakes, and this isn't necessarily really intended to be like an entire starter guide, though we have done videos on that in the past. Instead, this is a $3,000 budget just for the animals. This is assuming that you already have enclosures for them. So with that in mind, we want to base the 5 animals that we are going to get around a project. And again, we've done lots of videos in the past talking about projects, but essentially we want all the animals to work together. We don't want just a little bit of everything. We want them to share a common direction and a common goal. And I think that when you're building out your projects like this, it is a little bit easier to do it if you start with your male, because in this specific situation, we're gonna get 1 male and then the other 4 animals are gonna be females. So that male is going to need to fit into all of the females, while the females can be a little bit more varied in their genetics because they can stand on their own, but the male, he's gonna go to all of them. So we're gonna start this off with a boy from Jason Kittinger, and he is $850. He is an Orange Dream Leopard, 100% double het sunset clown, and he has a 50% possible chance to also be het for hypo. And I think this boy is just amazing. I think he's wild. I think this price is incredible. He is such a powerful animal because you could pair him to het sunsets, you could pair him to sunsets, you could pair him to clowns and make combos that then would have a 50% chance to be heterozygous for the other recessive, whether it's sunset or clown. And if you just test those animals through RGI by buying a shed test on Morph Market or on Clutch, you can be skipping entire generations with this boy because you aren't necessarily needing to grow up a sunset, grow up a clown, pair them together, make your own double hets, pair the double hets together, have a shot at making a sunset clown. Because he's already double het and you can leverage genetic testing, you can 100% skip off years and years and years of your projects and jump very, very close to the front of the pack on the Sunset Clown project. In addition to the genes that he 100% has, the fact that he is 50% possible het for hypo, that could be huge. Again, I would personally genetically test this boy with RGI, immediately figure out if he's hypo, because if he's actually an Orange Dream Leopard triple het sunset clown hypo, that's wild. That's such a good animal, and it is a really, really good value given the price that he is and the budget that we have for this video. With the boy out of the way, now we can talk about the females. So we are, again, kind of on a limited budget. So he was $850, so now we're down to just a little bit more than $2,000 left. And the first animal that I think that we should get for the female side is a normal 100% het sunset female from Brock Wagner for $575. This girl doesn't have other genes in her, but the fact that she does carry the sunset gene, and our boy in this situation is sunset, means that you have a 1 in 4 shot to hit a visual sunset. And then because of all of the other genes in the boy, it's very likely that you are also going to get an Orange Dream sunset or a Leopard sunset, or you might really, really get lucky, improve one to be sunset that is also het for clown. And again, this isn't even getting into the hypo part of the boy. But I think that this girl is a very, very inexpensive option in order to really jumpstart your progress in the Sunset Clown project, because again, rather than buying a visual sunset and a visual clown, raising them up and making your own double hets, you are immediately able to go to the visual het stage, and because your boy has extra genes, you could be making some combo visual hets the very first time that you are able to have a clutch from this girl. The next girl we're going for is a visual clown from Jersey Guys Balls, and the reason why we went with a visual clown in this situation and a het sunset in the other situation is that visual sunsets, females, they're still in like the $2,000, $3,000 range, but visual clowns, they are significantly more affordable, and they're in the roughly $500 range depending on what genes you get with them. So because we were able to pick up a visual clown from Jersey Guy's Balls, and this specific girl's genes are Inchy, Spot Nose, and she's probably Red Stripe, but they weren't 100% sure on that. And she is listed at $650. We think that this is an awesome deal because paired to that boy again, you're going to be making some amazing combo clowns that then have a 50% possible chance to be het Sunset, which you just genetically test them because the Sunset test is available through RGI, and it lets you really jump ahead because if you're able to make some Orange Dream Batmans that are 100% het for Sunset because you tested them and found out, that is huge for your project. Next girl that we're going to talk about is actually a girl from us, and she is a fire/disco Mojave clown girl. And I think that fire is one of the best genes in the Sunset project because it helps them age so well and it keeps them so bright and so vibrant. And I also think that with Mojave, it brings in a lot of blushing on the sides, and I think that that's going to be really interesting to see in the Sunset Clown project because a Mojave Sunset Clown hasn't been hit yet. So again, paired to your male, you are going to be able to make some really cool combo clowns that have a 50% possible chance to be het Sunset. You test them, you figure out which ones you either want to hold back or that you sell at a premium. And I think that these types of animals are going to be in huge demand 2 to 3 years down the road once you're able to really produce stuff in this project. The last girl that we want to talk about, I personally think is a steal. She is $250 from Banana Bread Royals, and she is a black pastel double het hypo clown. And she's the only female that we got that kind of really pays attention for the chance that the boy might be het for hypo. But even if the boy's not het for hypo, this girl will allow you to work towards the Sunset Hypo Clown project because every single one of her babies is going to have 50% chance to get the hypo trait. So if you pair her to your boy, you have the chance to make some combo clowns that have a 50% chance to be het Sunset and a 50% chance to be het hypo. And if you hit it, if you get a male and a female from that, like that situation, you are leapfrogging probably 5 to 10 years down the road rather than working it piece by piece the slow and steady way. And again, there is a lot of odds that are working against you in this situation, but the fact that you can buy all of these animals for under $3,000 and just use genetic testing to jump generations ahead, I think that it is a no-brainer. And I personally believe, a lot of people say this, but that genetic testing has completely changed the entire hobby. So we hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next week.